So guys, have you ever been in a situation whereby you're stuck and like you're looking at every other person pricing list and seeing the way people are actually like charging, and you're like, okay, why can't I charge the same way? Is either I am my stuff isn't good enough to be able to like what this price, so what am I not doing right to actually be able to like be placed in this kind of level in which this other person or this other creative is. But I'm just here to share my thoughts about that with you guys. I got a couple few points which I've actually listed down that I think might be helpful for you to be able to scale or rate yourself on how much you should actually charge for a particular stuff, or how you should like actually rate or watch yourself really. So first thing first is the bandwagon effect. Yes guys, we all understand that as creative we have other creatives everywhere and all around us that are probably charging way higher or way less than we do, and we tend to be in that state of mind that, okay, wait, hold on, why maybe I should reduce my price so my price can fit into this other creative kind of pricing. That's the reason, maybe that's the reason why this other creative is getting more clientele and all of that. So you tend to just change yourself and reduce your own price just because you're trying to be on the same level as this other person that is booking more clients than you. But to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't actually advise that. It has its pros and it also has its cons, so we're going to get to that. And also it could be vice versa in a situation whereby you're trying to maybe just increase your price because you feel like, yo, okay, this other person is charging way higher than me and I think I can actually just like put myself in the same level. It could have either a positive or a negative effect on you, so you need to be very strategic in the way you tend to like do such make such decisions. And that's the reason why we're talking about it right here. You need to pay into cognizance that there are things that other creative in your field might be doing and you are not doing. What you need to put into consideration is this: what am I actually offering? What am I offering out to my own clients that I think is worth the certain price that I'm charging? What am I giving out to them? This question has different angles to it. This same question, you could look at the same other party or this other creative that is charging way higher. You could look at what this person is actually offering that there may be something else that this person is offering that you are not offering. That's the reason why this person is actually charging way higher than you are. Some of this other creative, let me talk about being a photographer. Sometimes some other photographer could actually have an extra to their booking. Probably they deliver prints or they deliver like hard copies, images alongside. That's the reason why they're charging this much. Or maybe they tend to like offer some kind of services that you do not actually offer, and that's the reason why they place themselves on this price level that they have. Or at the same time, probably maybe the years of experience that they've had doing this and the kind of clientele they've built up over time already made them be able to like charge this amount of price. Because literally, if you've been doing something for a long time, you've got a low level of clientele and you don't want to keep charging the same thing you've been charging, because the amount of workload you're going to have is a lot. So probably these people have a lot of workload already and they just have to reduce this workload. That's the reason why they up their price so they can drop some people. You get me? So there are different angles to this in which you need to figure out that, okay, yo, listen, I think there's something else this person that you might not know that somebody else is doing that you're not doing. So the question now to yourself is, what can I do personally myself to be able to like deliver to my clients that will make me or like enable me want to increase my price personally? So that means you need to actually up your game for you to be able to say, okay, yeah, I want to like increase my price. So since I've talked about the bandwagon effect, it also boils down to this particular one, which is scale yourself. What I mean by scale yourself is, what value are you actually giving out to your client or the people that you want them to be able to pay you back monetarily for the amount of work you put into whatsoever you're delivering. I hope that's clear enough. So you need to be able to give out value to be able to get more value yourself. So if it's an example to this is if you know that if you know that, okay, as a photographer, you you are not just a photographer that just allows his client to just come down to the studio and you just take a picture and off they go. If you say you're trying to add value to yourself, you could value to yourself could be your communication with your clients. When the client arrives at the studio, the way you tend to present yourself or what you even offer to your client. Probably you're even the kind of like photographer that once the client comes, you're offering them maybe like a tea, coffee, a little bit of something for them to just feel comfortable that they've come to shoot with you. You know, it is not just about the shoot, but you're giving your client a whole lot of experience, because not everybody will be able to do this. So this is personal experience that you're giving out to this client. These clients will always remember the experience of shooting with you, with some tiny little things that you tend to give to them or like you present to them. Also, it could be a situation whereby you're the kind of photographer that builds sets and build like layers with the clients on, okay, what's their vision. You tend to bring the client's vision to life. Probably you have a set designer somewhere, you have a stylist, you have a makeup artist, you have a hairstylist on ground, in which the client is literally just coming to the photo shoot and everything is provided. You see, this kind of situation, you are going to be able to like, you're charging for all of this, and at the same time it's actually adding to your personal worth as a creative yourself. So this is another thing that most people do at the background that some other photographers or some other creative wouldn't know, but we just assume, okay, this person is just charging this money because this person is charging this money, you get me? So there are a lot of background reasons why somebody might be charging a lot more than you are charging. And finally, guys, you attract what you put out. The best way I could explain this is if you're the kind of photographer who loves or who wants to shoot weddings and you aren't posting, or you are not having a lot of wedding portfolio or wedding images on your page, the chances are you wouldn't actually be booking a lot of weddings, even if you feel like you want to be shooting weddings, because most people coming or visiting your page wouldn't know that you are actually a wedding photographer. Does this actually make sense? So if you feel like you want to be that kind of fashion photographer, put out fashion images, put out stuff that you know you want to work with. You know you want to shoot like commercial filmmaking or all of that. Tend to call some team together, work on some personal project that you would actually just put out on your social media or on YouTube or everywhere, just to make people, just to create the awareness that this is what you do and this is what you can do. And attracting these particular people would make them be able to pay the kind of money you want to charge, if that actually makes sense, guys. So you need to know your worth. Don't just jump on anything, don't just post anything out there, because you should be very, very strategic in what you actually put out there. If you know you want to work with some corporate brands, so then to make your page a little bit more corporate-y or something, if there's a word like that. So I hope I've been able to just share a little bit of my thoughts about you knowing your worth, or actually placing yourself in a level that you want to be at. So I hope you have been able to like impact someone today. If I have, kindly hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell to get notified as I post new videos. I'll see you guys next time.